So coming in at number 10 is Escape by AfroLegacy featuring Carter Sauce and HalaCG. Now, HalaCG and Carter Sauce will return later on this list. Each of them have their own songs that I have also placed later on in this list, and HalaCG has also been featured on several of the other songs, so you'll be seeing her name pop up quite a lot. Now, the reason why this song is at number 10 is purely because I heard this song for the first time today. That just means that it can creep up throughout the list the more times I've listened to it. However, for right now, I'm just going to stick it at number 10. There's nothing wrong with the song. Afro and Carter have some really great verses. It's structured really nicely. I just haven't heard the song enough to really give it a solid placing. So yeah, that's why it's at number 10.
Trapped in these walls.
Coming up at number 9 is Neverland by AlexTheOneMusic featuring TheRizunee and LCRaps. So the reason that this song is at number 9 is mainly because of the audio quality. You can definitely tell that the song does not use professional microphones like most of the other artists on this list do. However, I'm not going to hold that to them. Personally, I think each of their artists do a really, really good job at their verses. Rizu sounds like Emma. I don't know how old they are, but they literally sound like Emma rapping herself, which is really cool. LCRaps has a really nice flow that is really, really nice to listen to, and I think he can really go somewhere. And of course, Alex comes in last with some really great bars. I think this song's really decent, just if you ignore the audio quality. So I definitely think that you should check out this song and really support the small channels that are represented in this song. Taking up the number 8 slot is This World by HalaCG. From this point forward, I will have little, if anything, to criticize in each song. Really, the order of these songs just depends on my mood at any given point. And this song, Hala sings solely from Emma's point of view, which is really cool. She nails down Emma's motherly mentality in a way where it kind of juxtaposes to Isabella, where Emma does seem motherly, but it's more for the better reasons, it's for good reasons. She's really trying to protect her children and trying to let them escape. Hala incorporates Isabella's lullaby in both the instrumental as well as her verses, and by doing so, she is, I believe, alluding to Emma being motherly, using that motherly trait. It's a really, really cool aspect in her song that I really enjoy. So that's why the song is taking up number 8.
Change this world. Gotta find a way. The future's gonna be better. Live another day, 'cause we're living it.
The number 7th song on my top 10 favorite Promised Neverland songs is called Leaving Here Together by Shwabadi featuring Chi-Chi and ConnorQuest. Simply put, this song is fantastic. Chi-Chi sounds amazing on vocals. She sings the chorus of the song and really does an incredible job putting in so much power behind every word. Shwabadi takes on Norman's role and does a really good job of just illustrating Norman's heroism and how Norman really feels about, taking on responsibility. ConnorQuest has the best flow of the three, in my opinion. his flow as Ray is just so easy to get lost into, and the way that he constructs his flow is that he puts some anger into his voice, which, like I said, makes it sound so easy to get lost into. And of course, there's also a fantastic saxophone solo, which is, once again, really awesome to hear. Now, the only reason why this song is not higher on this list is because the transition from Chi Chi's chorus to the saxophone solo is a little painful to hear. The mixing of the transition does not sound right, and it is really quite painful to hear. Otherwise, this song would be so much higher. However, for now, it takes up the number 7th spot on my list. Coming in at number 6 is the song Tag by Carter Sauce. Carter Sauce does a fantastic job with this song in my opinion. His rhyme scheme is super interesting and he does a great job of switching up flows as he goes along. He also has some really clever bars, and as he points out in his video, there's one set of bars where he actually spells out the number 63194, which is Emma's barcode. So that's really cool. And one of my other favorite references in this song is when he literally references the song It's a Hard Knock Life from Annie, which is a really cool reference in my opinion, and something that's a little understated. So I really like this song. I think it's an incredibly solid song, and it totally deserves a listen.
Instead of treats, we get tricked. We're just a bunch of kids fleeing this orphanage because tag you're in.
I dream of days when I see what's outside. Run on greener pastures and leave this all behind.
Starting off the top 5 is the song So Afraid by Divide Music. Well, Divide Music is a god. There's really nothing much else to say. This song literally came out this week as of writing this script and recording this video, and it's already in my top 5. It can be easily my top 1 in a heartbeat, just like the next 4 songs on this list. Like I said earlier, it just depends on my mood. Divide takes on a more soft rock approach to this song. The way he sings makes it seem like the song is more than just about the Promised Neverland. It almost sounds like he is singing from personal experience, though I hope not. It is a song really about facing your fears with those you care about, and he is able to display that emotions so clearly in his music. It's really quite beautiful. So all I really have to say is, someone please get this man a radio deal. His music deserves to be on the radio. He is just that good.
I won't leave you behind, no matter how bad the weather. Won't let the clouds fill up my mind. I will extinguish the fires.
Coming in at number 4 is Last Night by SailorUrLove. So, Sailor takes on a completely different vibe than the rest of the songs on this list. She sings from Isabella's point of view, and she really goes into Isabella's psyche, illustrating the reasons for her actions. She also hints at the remorse that Isabella feels, as well as the deep pain that is caused by her circumstances, having to be the mother of these children only to see them being shipped away as food. So the song takes on a very dark and creepy vibe that Sailor is really able to enhance by singing in a low octave at times. It's really, really fascinating, and it just reminisces of a lullaby, like an actual lullaby, as if she is Isabella trying to calm the children herself. She's portraying Isabella in a way where she is genuinely trying to protect the children, even though she knows that's not going to happen. It's really fascinating, and it's really, really good song. Overall, the song is masterfully put together, and it really does deserve this number 4 spot.
See their hearts drop as we walk through that gate. I do all I can just to remember their smile. Yet I always turn away as a life changes from their eyes.
My third favorite song on this list is the Promised Neverland Rap by NoneLikeJoshua featuring Rustage, Lux, the Lexicon artist, and Sharm. So what I really like about this song is its structure. Each verse starts off with the character's ID that is tattooed on their necks. NLJ's verse is incredibly smooth, and his flow is just simply amazing. Like NLJ's verse, Rustage's verse is also incredibly smooth and actually kinda low-key sexy. Really, like, it's just amazing. Then Lex's flow is also really smooth and clean, and she is incredible at putting the determination that Emma feels behind every single word in her verse. It's just so amazing how she does it. And then of course, all three of their verses are tied together with a beautiful hook by Sharm that is in the tune of Isabella's Lullaby, as if she's portraying Isabella as well. And it's really fascinating how they do it. It's almost like it is Isabella and the three children kind of going at each other. Really cool. So what else can I say? I love this song and how it's put together, and just how everyone sounds incredible on Musicality's beat. It's a high quality song, and so that's why it takes up my number 3 spot on this list.
My flower, so stay with me and see.
Taking up my number 2 spot is the song Mom by DPS featuring SailorUrLove. So, I love the dynamic of this song. Sailor portrays Isabella once again, only this time she ups the creep factor. DPS, on the other hand, portrays himself as the children, who are pitting themselves against Isabella. The entire song is a back and forth between Isabella and the children, and it truly encapsulates the vibe of the show. It has a creepy beat that is only enhanced by Sailor's more controlling voice and DPS's more fearful, childlike voice as the two bicker back and forth between each other. In a way, if you really want to learn about this show, this is the best song to look into to really get the feel for what this show is truly about. It is just simply that amazing. And that is why it is at number 2.
Could change, 'cause Mom knows best, and Mom knows there's no escaping your fate.
Finally, coming in at number 1 is Zach Boucher's Promised Neverland Rap, featuring HalaCG and ConnorQuest once again. So, Hala and Connor do come back for another interpretation of this song. And what is really fascinating is that everyone is able to drive home the true meaning of each character, which is that Emma is a naive but determined personality. Norman is incredibly intelligent, and Ray is incredibly pessimistic. Ray is more of the down-to-earth type. So in a way, Emma and Ray are complete opposites, and Norman is the glue that puts them down together. The beat in this song is simply amazing, and I love hearing it every single time I listen to this song. Hala sings an amazing chorus that is super catchy, and her verse also encompasses the wide range of emotions that Emma feels. It is smooth and full of determination that is strong in Emma's character. Connor's flow is amazing as well. It is so easy to get lost into. Connor is able to control his voice in a way where he expresses a gigantic range of emotions that Norman feels, just to end the verse in a controlled and determined tone. He really illustrates how Norman is able to control his emotions and why Norman chose to be the martyr, to be the hero of the story. And then finally, we have Zach's verse, which is also incredibly powerful. Throughout the verse, he is a little deadpan, as if he had been hurt to the point where he no longer feels emotions, which is kinda Ray's character in a nutshell. He is down to earth because he knows about the horrors going on at the farm, but he can't really do anything about it. Zach ends his verse with such an incredible line. Emma, let me set this goddamn place on fire. There is such weight to this bar, both literally and metaphorically, and it blends into his character so well. So yes, it is for these reasons and so much more that this song is my number one favorite Promised Neverland song.
And they're really all I've got, though we never show it. Hope you know that without you we're lost. Think it's hard to cope without him close. Now a line is crossed, so you had to go out on your own. He showed me a lot, and now I don't care if you're aware that I'm a liar. Cause it really isn't fair that you compare me. Look, I'm tired, now my heart is where they tear. They wouldn't spare me one desire. Hammer, let me set this goddamn place on fire.